Good morning, guys. It is 5:19 a.m. and I'm getting ready to do my first race of the year. This is just I'm just going to do the bike leg. It's a duathlon, and I'm really excited to do it. All I care about is I've always been a process-oriented person to begin with. I love the process. I love the hard work. I love the progress that comes with hard work and getting better. So that's what's going to happen. And I'm using some of the science this morning. So I had a nice bowl of steel-cut oatmeal with banana and dates. I threw some beet powder in there. I think it's the nitrates in the beets have been shown to boost nitric oxide production. Then I had some green tea. I actually had a quarter teaspoon of baking soda, and I will have another one probably about an hour and a half before this race. And I just have 1 cup of coffee. So, and there's a study that just came out like almost probably a year ago, looking at nitrates, beta alanine, caffeine, and bicarbonate. And caffeine and bicarbonate were the two ergogenic substances that actually came out to have some benefit at least. That was phenomenal. So that's cool, and I wanted to apply that study to this morning. So we'll see how it goes, but stay tuned. So it's about 53 degrees this morning, and so it's almost race time. Probably gonna start about 30 minutes into the race. I'm not doing the 5K run. I'm just gonna do this 11-mile bike time trial. I really like their shirts. So here's just I got a medium tank top right here, really nice, and I got my water bottle, and then I got my beet elite powder. This is just pure beet powder, and well, actually, it's got cherry flavor and whatever, but we're gonna mix that to the water. I'll have a little bit of it, and then I'll probably chug some of it on this ride. My goal is to do this ride in under 35 minutes or less, so that would be about an 18.8 mile-an-hour average or faster, being it's my first ride. So I don't really know what to expect, but I have been training hard. I have been riding, but I've been training hard in the gym, doing as you saw in my last workout video, I've been doing some of those high intensity long intervals. So I'm excited. So we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off, and then we'll get a post-race reflection. And we'll find out how I do. So stay tuned.
Give them some space. We're going to give them a 2-minute head start. But I want to go over the safety instructions one more time while everybody's here. Okay? We are going to stay on the right side of the road all the way. There are turn signs. There's 5 right-hand turns and 1 left. Keeping your head up. Notice the turn signs. When you get, on a run, 1.5 miles out, there's a water station there. U-turn, come in. A lot of questions about the transition area. When you come in on the run, we want you to go on the outside of the rope. So you're going to go on the outside onto your bike, get on your bike, then you're going to come back on the inside out. Okay? 30 seconds.
Get ready to be inspired. Got a couple probably sub 6-minute milers here for a 5K. Man, that dude's beasting it. Wow.
It's going so fast.
That's crazy. Hasn't even done a quarter. It's as fast as some people do sprints. He's going to do that for 3.1 miles. Wow. He's an elite triathlete, does Ironmans. Well, I tell you what, this guy can run. That young guy who took off at the beginning, who I told you is an elite triathlete, does Ironmans. This guy, obviously, he's in first right now. Good job, good job, killing it. That's beast. He's in the clock, if I'm not mistaken. What does it say on the time? Right at 17 minutes, so he's going to do it in under 18, which is obviously under 5 minutes per mile for 5K. That is ridiculous. I love that. That's so inspiring. That is a blazing time. It's insane. Do the math. He just wrapped it up around 7:15. and now he's going to go to the bike and hit the 11 miles. That was, here he is. He's not far behind. He's in second. Good job, man. Yeah, he ain't gonna say anything. When you're going that fast, you don't have time. You can't talk. I love it. The only thing he's got time for is breathing. That's when you know you're pushing. They're not far behind. All right, we're gonna maybe get a couple more, then I'm gonna hit that bike. Good. Man, that's what you strive for right there. Look at this dude. Blazing. Oh, he took him on the bike though. He took him on the bike. We'll see. Yeah, he's probably going to end up getting top 3 easily. Probably winning it. There goes the first place runner. He's a real good runner. But yeah, it's a 2-event race, so that's what it is. You know how you do in both, the overall. But yeah, still very impressive. It's just interesting to see how the strategy unfolds, you know, and so we'll see. So the test is about to begin. Really excited about it. We're gonna see how I'll do, but I'm feeling real good, real good. Almost home, baby. So I just finished, and my unofficial time is 19.5 miles an hour for 11 miles, and I'll tell you, felt faster than that, but I got slowed up on the way back. Wasn't much of a headwind, just you know how that fatigue hits you in the second half. That's what happened. But I was pumped, and I felt real good. Yeah, I mean, it's my first ride of the year, so that's actually a pretty good average considering I haven't even been on the bike, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's always tough, but I tell you, I love the process. It felt awesome to be out there crushing it on that bike and just you know what I'm saying, Top Gun kind of just take flight, you know, intensity. So anyway, that's all that's doing. We're gonna go ahead and bring it back home, but I'm glad I can bring you guys along with me and just kind of applying the exercise physiology, you know. This is the applied science aspect. So I know you guys appreciate my science videos, physiology, nutrition talks. Here I am putting it to practice. You know what I mean? Using that fuel from the plant-based nutrition, using the psychological motivation, and then just allowing the physiology to take its course. Just gonna do this for maybe 5 minutes and then hit the road, but got my nice yoga mat from back in the day. It was when I did the Tour de, if I can speak English, Tour de Cure diabetes bike ride. I think it was back in 2013, and I raised enough money to get this mat, so I've had it ever since. Really cool. I really like it. You can just do yoga wherever. And this is just a beautiful, you know, this out here in Mississippi. This is the race was held at a school, and just listen, peaceful, quiet, relaxing. After a high intensity effort like that, where you're breathing very, very, very rapidly, Now it's time to just come back to the breath, you know? Come back to breath. Slow it down. Bring cortisol levels down. Recover. You know what always fascinates me? It's 9:30 on a Saturday morning, and I feel like I've got the whole day ahead of me still, which is awesome because it feels like I did enough in this effort that it felt like an entire day just passed. That's beautiful because now I have the rest of the day. See, that's the thing about exercise and so forth and fitness. It almost slows down the clock, and yeah, it's pretty awesome, even though the clock doesn't slow down. I mean, it's only 9:30, man. I gave a 34 minute high intensity effort. It felt like an hour. As I say, that's always a sign when you know you're going hard. When it feels twice as long as it really is. Man, this is so good. Feels so good. Feels so good to be out here doing this. Just take it in, you know? Just breathe it in. I always have a sense of appreciation and gratitude after hard efforts and races like this because it almost slows everything down, you know? It slows the brain down, allows you to absorb things, appreciate things. I love it. It's just a great kind of quiet after the storm, if you will. It's great. I appreciate you guys coming along. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate your interaction with me on my channel, the comments you leave, and especially the questions. There's so much I learn from the questions. It's unbelievable. Like, I make a video, and it's like, you know, I did a lot of research, I learned a lot, and I'm like, done with that. Then one of you leaves a comment, and it's like, wait a minute, I'm not done, because this is something I didn't think about, and it's just awesome, because that's a good thing, because it's, you know what I mean, it adds, and it's not just me learning, I'm helping you guys learn, and it's kind of a nice, you know, kind of a collaborative, yeah, it's awesome. Anyhow, I'm not going to take any more of you guys' time, but I'm getting ready to head out. So thank you guys for coming along, and stay fit, eat healthy, and the rest is, you know, just let the rest kind of take care of itself.